Today we're going to be speedrunning to see how quickly you can get all of the perks on all of the Call of Duty World at War maps. Now, Nectar and Totem does not feature any perks whatsoever. All 4 perks that we're going to be buying today feature in Verruckt, Numa and Riese. The 4 perks, as I'm sure you know, are Juggernog, Quick Revive, Speed Color and Double Tap. Below me there's a timer, which I can start with this button, I can pause with this button, and I can reset. However, there is no reset in the timer once it starts. So I'm going to launch a game of Zombies Verruckt, or Zombie Verruckt. And we're going to have to start the timer now. Lost a second there, could have maybe started it a second later, but it's a speed run to get all 4 perks on all 3 of the maps that have them. So Verruckt is where we start off. Juggernog, hopefully we will be getting you in our system very soon, drinking up that Juggernog. Juggernog is important, and Juggernog is actually different. Oh my god, terrible accuracy to start the video there. Juggernog is actually very different in World at War Verruckt to how it would play in World at War Riese. They changed up the way Juggernog works. So Juggernog used to replenish your health, I believe, every 0.5 seconds, if memory serves correctly. So every time you took a hit, you would just replenish your health in 0.5 seconds. Whereas in Riese, it takes a little bit longer to regen. I think it's 4 seconds regen. The information might not be correct, so I will put a text box on screen to correct any, false information I've stated there. I'm trying to pull it from memory. So it might not be 100% accurate. I mean, if it is 100% accurate, then you all immediately have to like the video for me knowing my stuff. But that is round 1 out of the way. World at War just typically does play a little bit slower than modern zombies. They take a little bit longer to get in. Verruckt especially is bad for zombie spawns. So say I'm camping up there by the MP40, but I've opened up all the way over there to power that side. So say I'd spawned in on Quick Revive, gone all the way to power, thus opening up this door here, and then gone and camped at the MP40. They'll spawn as far back as the power, which is just up by there, sort of in that direction, and then they will walk or run all the way across the map. So it takes a little bit of time on Verruckt to get your games going. So it's a little bit of an annoyance in that regard, but we should be okay. It shouldn't take us too long to get all of the perks. I'm estimating probably 20 minutes for Verruckt. Numa is going to be a little bit difficult because you obviously have to go to the 4 huts. Where's this zombie? Hello? Any sign? Any danger? Is he over here? I would have seen him if he's over here. He's in the distance over there. I just can't get eyes on him. Gonna send a nade. That way. Is he coming from over there? Gonna send a nade that way. Where the hell is this zombie? No idea. Well, this... Oh, that's why. Looking through the wrong window, I thought I could just assume that I could get him through here, and I would be able to see him. I couldn't. He was there. That slowed us down quite a bit. Maybe we're looking at 21 minutes for all of our perks on this map. But there's no weapon restrictions. Obviously, if you watch the channel regularly, you'll know that we normally implement weapon restrictions to our games, so that you can only use, for example, we did recently on Verruckt, funny enough, we did STG and Starting Pistol Challenge. Great little video, about 15 minutes in length, so do check it out after this one. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's 4-player as well, so you get to see everyone's point of view. So you get to see if someone goes down, you'll cut to that perspective in the video. If someone's going clutch and going, on a mad reviving spree, which is usually me, then you'll get to see that as well. So it's kind of good that we do the videos like that for 4-player, because you get to experience everyone's, perspective and stuff like that. When do I want to leave spawn? Is it worth buying the Goer? I've got so many questions. I don't know. I think the car I might be able to get away with till round 4. Spawn rate has picked up a little bit. They're starting to make their way towards the windows a little bit quicker now, which is good. You want things to be going fast. It's not long until we're going to have to deal with the infamous super sprinters in World at War Verruckt as well. I mean, I'm main menu bound here, aren't I? I'm just going down. Do not want to get cornered in that little room. It's like a room of doom. If you get yourself in there with 1 or 2 zombies, you can very easily find yourself going back to the main menu. It's not pretty if you get trapped in here. And I've just gone running head first into it. Literally, not even a second ago, I told everyone that it's not a safe place to be. And then I went head first, charging in to the room I said it's not safe to be in. Look at this knobhead here without an head. Well, we got ourselves on max ammo, double points. That does replenish the pistol. I mean, I haven't really used the pistol. Let's use a bit of pistol. I have got to build up points. And a knife kill there as well. Let's get the knife kills in. Points are going to be key. I've kind of forgotten about the element of points. I'm going to need to do a little bit of point building, just to help ourselves get perks as fast as possible. It's kind of like a balancing act, isn't it? You want to play the game fast, but you also want to be, maximising points and potential. So we're not going to spend any longer in spawn. We're going to move on. Haven't got to keep the Colt, so I'm just going to swap it out for that. I want to keep as many doors, like I explained a couple of minutes ago. Spawns are ridiculous on this map. The more areas you have open, the slower your game's going to be. So I want to limit the amount of spawn points that are open at any one time. So obviously spawn room, no pun intended there, the spawn room is still an active spawn point. So they can still be coming through that window, that window, that window, and that window. But they'll also be coming through here. And then they'll also be targeting these stairs now. And as you can see, we have our first couple of zombies up here. That must be rare. That must be rare. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 2 zombies killed. Oh no, just take the fucking nuke. What am I doing? Just take the nukes. Plural, we got 2 nukes. We got 2 nukes. Right, I'm just going to keep moving here. I know I said I want to keep spawns closed, but I've got some money to my name now. So by popping the power on, I can go back on myself and get Juggernog. Like I said, Juggernog replenishes health a lot quicker on here. So it's quite beneficial to have it, considering how quickly the zombies will slap you. You saw there how quickly they almost had me down. That's perk number 1. While I'm here, and now the power's on, obviously this part of the first room will open up. I can just go and buy this. Here comes That's Exhibit A of a super sprinter. Look at him go. Rapid. Like the Usain Bolt of the zombies world. World at War quick arrives different. Also, I don't know if you noticed when I purchased it there, it cost me 1,500 points. You might be used to it costing 500 points. The reason it costs more is because it doesn't actually have a function in solo. There is absolutely no point in buying it because it doesn't work like it does in what you might know as like Black Ops 1 to 3's quick revive. In that if I go down, I'll go into like a last stand mode and then be able to pick off, you know, the zombies with Mustang and Sally, and then it'll pick me automatically back up. You don't get that ability, or luxury, I guess you would say, when you're using quick revive in World at War. It's literally the only purpose and the sole purpose of quick revive in World at War is to be able to revive your teammates faster. That's literally its only purpose. It doesn't have a solo purpose. But obviously we're trying to buy all the perks. We do have to pick it up. We've got 3 or 4 and we're 8 minutes in. Maybe I was a little bit off with my estimation of 20 minutes. He'll die. He's headless. Is there any more kicking about? That is nice. Double points is actually really nice. If I'm making headshots, oh, insta-kill. Actually, it's probably not worth it now. If you notice there, I only got 100 points for the knife instead of 260 again. It's what Callum would refer to, Callum being one of my good friends, as a World at Warism. A World at Warism is something that is exclusive to World at War. So the way the zombies move, maybe the fact you only get 100 points for a kill instead of 260 on a double points insta-kill stab. It's a World at Warism. Now, I could buy that door, and I'm very close to a 4 speed cola, but I want to show you another World at Warism. I'm going to have to go back on myself a little bit here, which might not be the smartest play, but we're going to do it. If we do die, it's entertainment for the video. That's the way I'm looking at it. We're going back, and we're going to buy these bouncing betties for 1,000. That does set us back on our speed cola purchase and actually slows us down. But I want to show you this little trick that you guys might not know as well. It is a good little trick to have if you play World at War. It's a good little, like, useful bit of information to know. So let's try and see if we can get the money together now. I think I need another 1,000 on top of what I've currently got. I've got my speed cola money. That's safe. That's going nowhere. That's in my bank. Speed cola money secured. So is it 750 or is it 1,000? I'll double check. Oh, see what I mean about the spawns being all over the map? Look at him coming from the power room there. Let's get him killed. He's headless. He should die. It's 1,000. Right, let's pop it. Just so it's open. Oh, look at that. 10 points short. Let's put a barrier on. Right, just a very quick one. If you buy a perk during the animation, you can just totally skip the perk by pulling out the Betty. That is all 4 perks, and just to prove it, somewhere down there you can see, bottom left-hand corner, just above the subscribe button, we have all 4 perks on Verruckt. Very nice. Took us 11 minutes. I thought it would take a little bit longer, just because of the spawn rate, but it didn't. So we move on to Numa. I believe, now, obviously on World at War, Mule Kick isn't a thing. Mule Kick doesn't exist. But in like the Black Ops 1 version of Numa and the Black Ops 3 version that came with Chronicles, Quick Revive is actually located just by here, because there's obviously 4 huts on this map. You've got the Doctor's Quarters, which is that one over there. You've got the Fishing Hut. You've got the comm room, and then you've got storage. Every time you open up the huts, the perks will spawn randomly in one of those huts. So you don't get the same Numa game each time you play. You get different perks in different locations each time you load up, which I think is kind of cool. But obviously with Mule Kick being added, one of the huts was added so that Mule Kick could spawn in, and then Quick Revive was moved to spawn, which is kind of like how it is in most zombies games. Not all, but most. You know, your Quick Revive's in spawn. I'm not just going to be boring and use all weapons the entire game, or the entire video. Thompson's there. It's tempting, but I get the double-barreled shotgun instead. We're going to run with 2 box. We're going to do this one with 2 box, just to make it a little bit more interesting. You know, I could just use the Thompson to build up points. I mean, I've got 2 weapons that are terrible for building points, so there we go. We've made it a little bit more interesting here, at least. Quite a spacious hut. You know, if you go over to the storage area, it's quite cramped. Juggernog would be beautiful. And we land speed cola. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Quick revive is definitely the worst on this. You don't want quick revive early doors. That offers you nothing in a solo game, as I mentioned earlier. So I would probably rank the perks. Quick revive 4th, double tap 3rd, speed cola 2nd, and then obviously Jug is number 1. Okay, bravo. Just for you saying, I will go and get an SMG. Not young, actually. I totally forgot the fact I need to buy the perks as well. I was running away from the comm room. I could get the STG, to be fair. I could camp here for a little bit and just build up some money with the STG. Speed cola is nice. I'll probably keep the shotgun as like a sort of get out of jail weapon. You know, you can sort of do some good close-up damage with the shotgun. So I'll probably keep the shotgun. You are right. You are right. It is all about speed at the end of the day. You are right. I'm gonna buy the STG. Or is the Thompson a better play because it's in the main HUD of the map? You know, it's in that main swamp bit. I think Thompson's probably a better play. There we go. Try and get the end of the round so I can just take the nuke as a bonus 400 points. Max ammo was nice. I was a little low in the Thompson there. Built up some good money, at least, so I can buy whatever perks in this hut. We're about to enter the fishing hut. And I'm about to go fishing for some Juggernog. Come on, here we go. Here we go. It's Jug. It's written in the stars. Tiny Tempers told me. Written in the stars. Yeah, what did I say? Told you. Written in the stars. Written in the stars. Juggernog always seems to spawn fishing hut for me. Right, this has got double tap on it. Double tap written all over it. Or has it? Dun 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 dun. It's quick revive. So it's the only useless perk on the map, to be fair. So we'll just get it out of the way. I think I've got the money. At the end of this round, I'll have the money to go and get the next perk as well. Kind of slowed myself down a little bit thinking of doing the Subox challenge, but the live chat put me right there. Specifically Bravo 6. He told me off not using an SMG. So we will be flying over to the doctor's quarters now once we get these out of our way and getting the next perk. Got 1,000 for the door, then 1,000 for the door into the hut. So yeah, I think we've just about got enough. I said this double barrel shotgun was like my get out of jail free earlier. It's not. It's really not. But I think we're pretty much done with Numa. We are heading over to the Riese momentarily. We obviously have to acquire double tap first. So let's go and do that right now. A couple of zombies respawning, which we don't actually mind. It gets them over here quicker. In fact, you know, let's just take the nuke. Let's pop the nuke. There's no element of surprise here. We know what it is. We know what it is. We have to wait for it to do its little animation, though. We're in play. We've got double tap. We've got to wait for it to appear on our HUD, which it has now done. There we go. So that is 24 minutes to get 8 perks across 2 maps. Lovely. We're on to the final map, to Riese. Mystic would tell me off, because Mystic always plays when he does his speedruns, and obviously he's far better at World of War than me. He would tell me off. Normally we open up the Thompson at the end of round 4. Me, Mystic, Callum and Palmer do have the 4-player speedrun world record on this map to round 50. 3 hours 30 and some seconds. So I should be good at playing Riese fast, realistically, if I have a world record on this map for speed. So I should be good at playing this map fast. But then again, it's not so much about, you know, just going as fast as you can. You've got to be smart, making sure you're making headshots with the Thompson, getting your points in. You've got to buy the perks as well. When we play, we're literally focused on getting through the round as quick as you can. Getting through round after round after round. So yeah, we just want to focus on points, like point speed run, see how quickly we can build up points. Now again, you wouldn't go for this if you're going for world record potentially, but we're going to take it just for the 200. It might slow us down a little bit, but we can quickly run off and kill some zombies. And we are only on round 4 as well here, so it shouldn't be too much of an impact. They've broken down that one window there pretty quickly. I think the one then is going to be, yeah, there's going to be a couple over here. They do still sometimes target the spawn window if you don't start the rounds in the Thompson room as well. So if you are in the Thompson room, I believe that they only ever go to... Let's kill him. Right, we've got dogs. I'm sure you do know. I've told you hopefully a few interesting facts in this video. But one fact you probably do know is the first round of dogs will either come on 5, 6 or 7. We've got ours on 7. And then they will come every 4 or 5 rounds. However, something you may not know. I do have a video covering it, but if you haven't seen that, you wouldn't know. Or if you haven't heard it from other sources, you know, you wouldn't know. The dogs actually don't increase the zombies' health. So the zombies' health from rounds 1 to 9 rises by 100. So whatever round you're on, times that by 100 and add 50. So I'm about to enter round 8. So the formula for the zombies' health will be 100 times 8 plus 50, giving the zombies 850 health. But because World at War is coded differently, because it was obviously the first game to have zombies, the health doesn't factor in from the dogs. So although I'm on round 8, I'm actually going to be dealing with round 7 zombies healthier. So the zombies are a little bit weaker, and obviously that theme continues every time we get a dog round. So the more dog rounds you have, you know, obviously we said there, if you get a lot of 4-rounders, where dogs come every 4 rounds, you're going to be building up your dog round count quicker and actually, you know, keeping the zombies health a little bit lower than it would be. So if I was on Dorit in Black Ops 1, the zombies health would be 850, whereas here right now it's 750 because we skipped around because of the dogs. If that doesn't make sense, like I said, I do have a better video which I took time to actually think about how to explain it in a more clear and concise way. So do recommend checking that out. It's called How Strong is a Round 255 Zombie. And I think I don't even need to kill that. I'm just going to keep him alive. Because I should hopefully now, having done 8 rounds there with the Thompson, have built up enough money to look at the sky, apparently, because my joystick's just not playing ball with me. It would be nice to maybe have a lighter weapon. I don't know if there's much we can get this quicker. Let's go and get the power on first. Kind of annoying that you have to drop down to get the power and then you'll have to sort of double back on yourself. But we can pick up some perks on the way. So the first perk we need to buy is Quick Revive. Most useless on World at War, as we've said. So that's acquired. And then we've got enough. Yeah, we've definitely got enough. 4,500 for the Jug and Double Tap plus 3,000 would be 7,500. Yeah, we've got the money. We've got the money. Do want to keep him alive. And I haven't got Jug yet. So I do just need to dodge him a little bit. They move very funny in World at War. We're probably looking at about 35 minutes here. Might be 35 flat. Depends on, obviously, you know, how quickly we can get things done. Just a little tactic here as well. I spoke about this earlier, but buy the betties. Just skip the animation. Get back on the move quickly. And then we get ourselves in here. 34.40. 34.38. 34.38. That is how quickly you can get all perks on World at War. There we go. Success. So that is how quickly you can get all of the perks in World at War Zombies. If you'd like to see me do this in Black Ops 1, I think Black Ops 1 and, you know, maybe future games, it might be a little bit more interesting. You know, maybe on Black Ops 2 where you've got the Wonder Fizz in Origins and you have to chase that around the map and then you have to dig the perks up from, you know, Zombie Blood mode to get the extra perk bottles and stuff like that. Maybe is a core concept that we can carry over and do in future games. But that was World at War. If you have enjoyed, be sure to smash the video a like rating, subscribe to the channel, bottom left hand corner if you are new. Shout out to Bravo6 for the video idea, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.